ThaBoxingvoice.com live here with Danny Gonzalez. Danny, you got a fight coming up in the Paramount Theater. You're signed to Joe DeGuardia, man. Talk to me what you were working on today. Obviously, you gave us an opportunity to watch you spar. What took place today, in your own words?
Just rounds to stay, sharp, stay conditioned. The fight ain't till about 2 months later, so we just, doing 3 rounds at a time. But we still working, good work. Kakistan guy had like 300 amateur fights. The other guy's a good amateur. Just working on things, just staying fresh, getting better.
Now I was talking to your trainer, and he said that is your style. And those quads are real because you really move around, right? You give a person, I guess, different looks with your feet. Talk to us a little about the footwork and how long could you keep that up for 10 and 12 rounds?
Basically, I fight both ways. I could brawl, but now I've been boxing more. I know I got great legs and great footwork, so I want to use it more. Anyone can stay there and just fight. That's easy. But to move around and get your shots going and keep going, it takes a lot of stamina, a lot of skill. In the Universal UPG, we work real hard. Focus on that a lot. I got a great strength and conditioning coach, Mike Camp. He keeps me in great shape. So the combination just allows me to be in amazing shape. I could do that 10, 12 rounds when I'm peaked, ready for a fight,
Now talk to me about your opponent. What do you know about him, and what are you expecting come fight night?
Well, actually, we don't have an opponent yet. But we always look for someone, quality, a good amount of wins. We're not looking to fight bombs and guys with losing records and stuff like that. But we just, keep building, fight the right guys at the right time till time for the big show.
Now you've been with DeGuardia about 2 years. And DeGuardia, especially in about the last 2 or 3 years, he's been doing really good for his fighters. Algeria has gotten plenty of opportunities, and even Emmanuel Taylor has gotten some big shots with Adrian Broner. You're in a 140-pound division. That's the division with Terrence Crawford and just a bunch of other names, Victor Postal, Lucas Matisse. I mean, you could easily be called upon. How soon do you see yourself, receiving those phone calls?
Definitely, Joe did great with Chris Algieri, even Joe Smith, 2 big guys that just really upset the show and beat, world champions. So I want to follow in the same footsteps, of course. But, it takes time. I've only been doing this for about 10 years. To fight for world-class, world title, you need a lot of experience. So, maybe when I get to 15, 16 fights undefeated, get my feet wet against tougher competition, then I'll be ready for the big show.
All right, Danny, well, if anyone doesn't know where they can follow you, please let them know any social media so they can, get behind your career.
It's Instagram, Daniel Gallo, on Snapchat, Daniel Gallo, and always add me. You'll see a lot of motivational stuff, a lot of fitness stuff, try to keep everyone positive, go after your dreams, never give up.
All right, man, thank you.
Thank you.